I just had values, and I need to up it up. So it's going to be a part 4 to the video. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Subscribe to the channel. Tap that bell so you get a notification each and every time that I do an upload. If this is your first time coming into the channel, remember, I do channel in with the higher spirits, so that way they can give me words and wisdom, what to say, food on the table for each and every one. Get what you need, but do subscribe, tap in, so that way you can be on this vibration of love. Now, if you just coming in, surfing in, you know how people do, seeing what they can see and get what they can get. A lot of times, get got, McClock, because when you are in someone else's frequency and you not tied in, you not tapped in, you don't subscribe to the channel, you're not going to be able to get all you can get. You're going to get a little crumb. Before you put it in your mindset, it ain't going to settle in. That's the way it's set up. So that's the intention I set in on my channels. So when you do subscribe, you do tap in, you do get locked in, and you do get a good vibe. So that way you can stay tuned. So peace and blessings to all you kings and queens, and get ready for part 4 of the video. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Divine Time with Queen Nefertiti, my aunt. Much blessings to each and every one. My lovely chosen ones, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for tapping that bell. And also, thank you for your lovely comments. They are well appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you're thinking about, should I subscribe? I would encourage you to do so. Subscribe to Divine Time. Go over some of my previous videos. Do get educated, because everything that I am pushing out, birthing out, is an elevation to everyone to be the best version of themselves. So any kind of tips I put on the table, you are more than welcome, as long as you subscribe to the channel. Okay. So we was talking on our other video, spiritual tools, how we leveled up, and I had to work on myself. Kings and queens, yes we do. Not saying that our past life wasn't perfect, not our past life. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, you was here before, right? So not just knowing that yesterday was, an okay day, but every day we are bettering ourselves. Every life cycles, Spirit, we are bettering ourselves. So that way, hopefully, we don't have to repeat a cycle. We can go ahead and do exactly everything that the Most High want us to do, whatever we put in our lovely contracts. We can live a fabulous life and love ourselves to the fullness and not be ashamed of. So that way, we don't have to repeat a cycle. We can just relax and enjoy our journey. So, welcome again to Divine Time. I was talking about how I had to change my life, how to change myself, how to level up and be the best version of myself. And a lot of things we have to do that we do not want to do is face our fears. And that's going in doing the shadow work, facing who I really am, and how can I become the best version so I can have exactly what I want. And a lot of times, from the first video, a lot of times all we want is someone to love us. And first, we must love ourselves. So we love ourselves by giving ourselves the best of the best. And sometimes we have to get rid of all the trauma in that heart chakra, from childhood wounds, from broken relationships, that you couldn't finish a project, you couldn't graduate, you didn't go to college, you had children out of wedlock, you got married at an old age, and you've probably been married 1, 2, 3, or 4 times. That's a lot of weight to carry when you're trying to transform into a best version of yourself. But once we do realize that everything that came against us was not meant to break us, but was meant to bring us up to be the best version of ourselves. And realize also, chosen ones, a lot of things and challenges and hurts and pains that we went through, it was past karma that we had to deal with. But for 20 years, I had the same dream over and over and over again, once a month. 20 years. And how I know it was 20 years? Because I kept counting. And when it came to that 20 year, it stopped. For 20 years, and it might be somebody else, excuse me, throat chakra, they don't want me to tell it, might be somebody else's experience. But then again, it might have was my own experience. But for 20 years, I had this dream every single month. I was in this big house, and I was always afraid of going upstairs. So while I used to walk around this house, when it come to going up these stairs, I would be so afraid and I wake up. Imagine having this dream for 20 years, once a month. Having this dream. I encountered this dream. So once I did finish the dream, I was going upstairs and I could hear a man's voice talking to me. I call it a spirit. And the spirit was talking to me. I can't remember everything. The spirit was telling me when I was going up these stairs. But when I got into the bedroom, chosen ones, try not to cry, it was a hole in the floor. So the spirit said, look down. When I looked down, it was a hole in the floor. And the spirit said, that's where they killed her at. She died. They shot her through the floor. So when I looked through the floor, I could see a sofa. And I was like, wow. When I woke up crying. But I never had that dream again. Never had it again. But it took the spirit to take me to a level, because I was in fear, to let me see what was really going on. Like I said, it probably was something in a past lifetime. So a lot of times we go through things. I said I didn't want to cry, but a lot of times we go through things and we don't realize why we go through things. Give me 1 minute. We don't realize why we go through certain situations. Why did we come back? What do we have to accomplish?